We arrive in Pamplona, the first major town on the French way of St. James if we enter through Navarra. We will find a city whose history is closely linked to the Camino de Santiago. The art, the history, and the pilgrims passed through the Jacobean route and left an important mark here. I'm going to highlight two places to visit, the cathedral and the walls, and then we will go out for pinchos. There are many places to visit, but the video has to be brief. What can I say? I am from Pamplona. Pamplona was born as a city in Roman times and was built over an earlier settlement. The road to Santiago de Compostela and its pilgrims who stayed to live there caused two other cities to be built next to the original one. The clashes between the three were continuous, until in 1423, the Navarrese king Charles III ordered the interior walls to be demolished, the moats to be filled in, and the three cities to be united into a single large city. In the center of the three cities would rise the town hall, in the same place where the current one is located. The cathedral is located at the highest point. Christianity soon arrived in Pamplona, and the Forum and the Roman temples, built just below the present cathedral, were Christianized. Over time, a Romanesque temple was built, and then another Gothic one, which is the one we can visit today. On the outside, its neoclassical facade is one of the best, although it lacks a large square in front to transmit the strength it possesses. Inside we will see one of the most outstanding Gothic cloisters in Spain, although the visit also stands out for another reason. In the past there were rooms in the cathedrals where the canons, the priests of the cathedral, lived, and in Pamplona they have been preserved. We can visit the chapter house, the refectory, or even the kitchen, which is almost unique in Europe. The walls are the second must-see monument, and that is easy since the Camino de Santiago enters the city through them. They are from the 16th century, and almost the entire perimeter is preserved. We will see them when we enter the city, and also when we leave the old part of the city and pass by the citadel. Anyway, there are other important monuments. San Saturnino is the church of the patron saint of Pamplona. It preserves the image of the Virgin of the Way, which has a pious tradition. This Virgin was venerated in Alfaro, in La Rioja, but one night she appeared on a beam that is still preserved in San Saturnino. She was taken back by the people of Alfaro, but the following night she reappeared here. Everyone understood that this image wanted to stay here, at the foot of the Camino, to be venerated by the people of Pamplona and the pilgrims on the Camino de Santiago. A little further on our way, we will arrive at the chapel of San Fermin, where the saint who was the first Christian of the city is venerated. In his honor is celebrated one of the most famous festivals in the world, the San Fermines. Pilgrims also find a very special welcome in Pamplona. Between Easter and October, every day we are called to a prayer led by volunteers of the Christian Pilgrim Welcome, to focus on the Camino and to be able to take advantage of the remaining stages to Santiago. In the application, you can find more specific information about this daily event. And finally, we can try the pinchos, which is something very typical here. There is a great variety, but I have decided to order chistorra, so that you know it, which is a typical sausage of Navarra. And as an accompaniment, a wine from Navarra, one of the best in the country. Specifically, a rosé that is fruity, sweet, fresh, very well worked and easy to drink. And if you like liqueurs, the pacharán, a dry, astringent and somewhat strong liqueur to be drunk chilled. Buen camino.